Yo, what is going on, guys? Here, my name is Explosion Man, and I'm back for part 6 to our Minecraft Modern House tutorial. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I did do one thing off camera, and I do have to admit it. I kind of filled in this top roof right here. All I did was extend it all the way out to the end of this little middle section right here, just to get kind of the boring part out of the way, because this was real tedious work. I saved about 15 minutes of this video doing this, so that was my main intention of it. I feel as if y'all knew what to do right here, and you really didn't need much help. So let's go ahead, and what we're going to work on today is this side right here, and we're going to start on the back. We probably won't finish it because there's a lot of surface area right there. So let's go ahead and get on into it. We're not going to make this a lot like that side over there, the right side, as detailed as the left, but we're still going to create things like the our windows and all that. So I'm just going to try to take the design right here. I think what I did was I put cobblestone on the back and then a stone slab on the front. So that's what, yeah, that seems like about right. So let's go ahead and do that first. I think what we're going to do is something on the lines of one more time when we go over there, and then I'm going to count to see how many it takes over here. Sorry if you'll hear a thud here and there. What I'm going to do is I have a loose socket on my CPU cooling fan, kind of like a loose little a screw, and it's really causing a rattle, so I have to get in there in a bit. Alright, so just like that. Okay, I figured out how to do this. So we're first going to see how many it takes to go forward. Yeah, this is what I'll do. I'll just destroy the stone slabs and then we'll repave them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 on the dot. Sweet. Okay, so let's just go ahead and put these back on real quick. So we're going to make it 25 out. We're going to make the dimensions for the windows just the same because we want to keep them parallel to each other to an extent. Alright. And what we're gonna do, so basically I think I have, that was disgusting what I just did, but I think I have on the line, oh wait, this is off centered a little bit. We're gonna kind of do it the same to an extent. What's the off center of this? Alright, so looks like ours starts right here. So we're going to actually do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So instead of 25, we're going to do 29 to start it off with. So let's go back on to our main topic, what we were going to talk about. And that is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Looks about right. I guess it matters mostly, but judging from perspective, it looks about right. Yeah, I say that's right, because you can see the shadow lines right there. So basically what we have still to do is really not that much. We're going to put it right there. We don't have much more. We're just going to do the back, and I'm going to do a basic interior, just kind of get some things going, like walls and maybe some sections divided off. Really nothing too particularly important, just for the fact that I'm not a very good interior guy, and we can work on that later. I can kind of leave that up to you guys. It all really depends on what we're planning on doing with it. So to be honest, it's a ongoing decision to see what we're gonna. Alright, so it's an ongoing decision to see what I want to do with the interior of the building. We'll start off doing basic things, and then if not, if it calls for something, alright, we're keeping it one short. That's what we're trying to do. I think this is right on it. Alright, so if you guys really want to see me do the interior, then I'll do it. I'll try my best at it. Let's just say that. I can't guarantee anything good. Alright, so we're actually not supposed to go up with this, but at least I know I'm in the vicinity. Alright, so same with this over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and slab this on down here. Alright, can't deal with that. Hopefully this building will look pretty good. We're going to add quite a few different layers to it to make it just look a little bit better. Because right now it just looks kind of like a warehouse. I think if we can get some things going, we can make it look a lot better. You know, get a few design features in here and there. I know, I'm a designer. I should be an architect one day. Don't hear about many people wanting to be an architect anymore. Kind of interesting. I always thought it was an interesting career path. I just don't remember anyone talking about it anymore. If you want to be an architect, put in the comment section below. So since we're kind of nearing up on this, I'm going to ask this quite a few times, but if you're watching this episode, can you please go ahead and like this video up and subscribe and do everything that. Don't dislikes. Let's see if we can get to 600 comments and likes. And nah, I'm just kidding about that. I see so many people are like that. They're like, let's try to get to 1,200 likes for this video. And I just think that's a bunch of bogus. Just a bunch of bogus. I'm just trying to say, since we're nearing the end of this, I'd like to hear in the comment section below what kind of build you want to see next. I have a plan. I have one plan. If no one really talks that much, or I don't hear a unanimous decision on what someone wants, what people want in general, if I hear like 10 or so people say the same thing, I'll definitely do that. But I do have one thing in mind I think y'all think is pretty awesome. I don't know how I'm going to go about doing it. I'll probably copy someone else's design like I did this time. Probably Jar9 because he's that good. But it's kind of an exotic design. It's gonna take quite a few parts, maybe at least 15 parts. Nah, about 10, 15 maybe, somewhere on the line of that. It's gonna be quite awesome / weather year. But overall, I think it's gonna be pretty bumping. I actually think I'm gonna get a new keyboard. I'm gonna get one of those ones that are what do they call it? Shoot, it's the ones that type really loud. I forgot what they're called. Dang it. My friend knows what they are, and he had Duraco, if you still remember him. If you remember him, Throwback Thursday, my goodness, like, that's probably the last guy I've collabed with. I don't really collab much anymore because I just kind of keep to myself on YouTube, if you've noticed that. Last time I collabed, wow, that might have been earlier in like January 2014 when before my channel suspension, a long time ago. Gotta shake the computer a little bit because it decided it wanted to act up on me, that little ball bearing, or not ball bearing, screw. I'm actually in the works of, probably in about 2 weeks, I'm gonna order up for Cyber Monday and Black Friday. I'm in the works of going ahead and improving on my computer, getting triple monitors, I think, and shoot, maybe something on the lines of 2 Radeon 7870s. I have one right now, and then improving my processor from an AMD to an Intel. That means I'm gonna have to switch out my MOBO and maybe adding a little bit more RAM, and then an SSD or a big about 2 or 3 terabyte worth of hard drive space, because I definitely need that. And that will be pretty much it. So yeah, what we're gonna do right here is we're gonna go ahead, kind of get some of the interior down. We're gonna layer this off right here, and then layer this off so I can get kind of a general basis of what I'm doing. So all we're gonna do for right now, all we're gonna do is just this. We'll do it. I might work off screen, just putting a wall down. I'm gonna do a little more things off screen because this is where I get into the tedious work. I probably should have done it for the for these roofs right here, but I wanted to show you kind of the general consensus of how to do these walls. So it's how to do these roofs. The roofs are really quite easy though. I mean, you guys saw how easy it was and how much of a joke it was actually. How long it took. I mean, I ate up a whole episode just doing the roof basically, and maybe doing a little bit more. I'm just checking the time right now. Let's see. Oh crap, I'm very uncoordinated right now. So yeah, I'm in the works of really upgrading my PC so I can get y'all just faster footage. And I've had some issues with this computer in the past, I guess, past few months now, with the internet and everything. Just not I have an internet adapter and it's really not working for YouTube. It doesn't like uploading. That's why sometimes I don't come out with videos on some days. Some days it's like 3 or 4 days before I upload because I am struggling with the upload. I make the videos. I have so much content ready to be uploaded. It's just it doesn't get uploaded because of that. Alright, so I just basically sectioned that off so I could figure out what we're doing here. Alright, what I kind of want to do is I want to make a relative barrier, like borderline right here. So we're just gonna we're just kind of sectioning off between a rectangle and the roof area. So that's what I'm doing right there. I'm gonna maybe like do something freaky there. Yeah, we'll do something like that. That should work out pretty well. Alright, we have a little bit of a little something going on right here where it's not extended fully. Suit. Alright. Let's see how we're gonna fix this. We'll probably just create 2 layers. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So I'm just gonna extend that out to that much. And then this one will be, let's see, is that a big roof? I say that's a pretty big roof if we do that. Just talking to myself right here, just trying to get out of this all good to go. So we're gonna section off this wall branch right here. Probably won't be much going on in this room over here except for the fact probably just create this one whole thing. This is just a start. So what we're gonna do right here is I think we will try to figure out what I want to do. Create a layer like this, kinda. No, we're gonna do this. Not gonna do that. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to get like that. Oh my gosh! When it rains, it pours. Torrential downpour. We're gonna do it like that because we're making something like that. Alright, kind of like that. That's gonna be how we're gonna section everything off and make every little thing different. We're gonna start from up top right here. And what I kind of want to see is a balcony in the back. So we're gonna have 3 different layers of balconies, kind of like that. And let's see how we did this one, the first one, because I kind of want to keep the same theme from the front and the back. Alright, so we just created like a stone slabs. These look like stone slabs. Stone slabs along with that. Alright, so relatively, we'll see if we can do this. This looks kind of hard for the slab. A quartz slab along with a stone slab. Yeah. Go ahead and destroy that out of our inventory. And what I'd want to see is something on the lines of this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe about that much space. Actually, one more so I can get the layer. Alright. Dum, 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 dum. Alright. And then we'll do something like that. So easy enough. Simple enough. This is your ex-Buzzerman's way of doing some outdoor stuff. Just kind of spiraling it on in there. I don't know if this is gonna turn out right, but hopefully it does. So if you have any suggestions on anything I should put on my computer, because I'm really in the works of adding some things. That's why I'm getting a new graphics card, because, or another graphics card, because I figured instead of getting a new one, might as well just double the speed of mining, and that's way better than getting one good one. Alright, so that looks pretty good right there. We're gonna do the same thing right here. So same distance out too. So what I'll do is I'll get to the closer one. We'll assume if we have to make any adjustments, it's alright. But for right now, this is how it's gonna go. Alright, just like that. And I'd say that one. We'll just generally put it somewhere so we know where to stop. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. And then we'll figure out what we're gonna want to do with that in a minute. And we're not gonna spiral this one, we're just gonna straight go down the line. I hope you guys like this Minecraft Modern House. I've seen a lot of people, some really good feedback on this. I really do enjoy the feedback I've been getting. For the first build I've ever done, this has gotten a lot better of a success rate than I actually thought it would have. I'm really quite pleased with that, so thank you guys for that. Trying the dual method. I don't think it does anything faster. I don't know. It's just kind of passes the time by a little bit better. 3 is really pushing it. See, we're starting to do all these weird things. Time, set. So yeah, that makes sense. Time set D. Ooh, we're really working here. Work, all the booty work. Just kidding, that's really inappropriate. I'd never say that. I'm getting in the zone, guys. If you can tell, I'm getting my builder zone. Usually, if it's like you should have seen me do that roof. I was completely quiet, just like looking at things. It wasn't even thinking about commentating. Alright, that's looking actually not bad at all. Now this one over here, on the other hand, I don't know if I'll make one over here. Probably have to. Yeah, we'll just do it just for the aesthetics, because probably this whole thing's gonna be one room, except for maybe we'll create like a balcony, a dual balcony, something like that. That's pretty good like that. All right. Let's see. I'd say it's about 2 less. Let's see if we can figure this out. All right, we're just gonna go straight up. Let's see which one we hit. Alright, we hit the perfect one. That was just kind of a makeshift way of doing that. But hey, it works. I'm gonna say this one right here. That should work. And then we're just gonna extend it on out right here. I know a lot of you guys are complaining about my microphone quality and how loud it isn't. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get that under control. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a new microphone, so if you have any suggestions, I know, just buy everything, buy the world, guys. I'm really trying to make improvements to my YouTube studio lately. I'm just getting it to where it's like a lot easier to do everything in YouTube. Faster internet, better quality with my my graphics card, easier to reference things. That's why I'm getting 3 monitors. You don't need 2. I just need 3 for the gaming side. I could have 2. I mean, I could have 2, and that's fun and all, but 3 is really fun because it's like you're like in the cockpit or something. So it's necessary. It's totally necessary. I'm getting 3 really nice ones too. I'm getting the Asus. It's like the 249 MX 249s because I have, or 241s. It's just the 23-inch ones because I personally like these Asus ones. I have one of them right now. Just gonna add 2 more to see if we can do that. I don't know anything about that yet, so we'll figure it out. It's gonna be awesome. Minecraft in 3 ways. I think that's like 2560 by something. I don't know. It just stretches across the board. Probably is terrible for like competitive gaming, but aesthetically awesome. Even though I don't do that much gaming, but watching Prawn on that many screens. Oh my god, you could. Oh my, the possibilities are endless. I'm just kidding for all you guys who are thinking I'm just a total creep. But it's the way it works. Alright, so we're gonna finish these balconies up by, let's see, I think I'm gonna do, since we have that one like that, but how we're gonna do this? See, you're gonna come up to this layer right here. It's gonna be real. Trying to figure out where I'm gonna want to put this divider right here. I don't want to make it equally symmetrical all the way throughout. That looks pretty solid though. TBH. We're gonna go ahead and get on over here, figure out what we want to do. Alright. So what he did was kind of like that. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. This is all going to be like windows and stuff because it's going to have to look better. Especially on that side. It's going to be like a total window. Like one big window. That's going to be awesome. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to section anything off yet. I'm just going to make it one big like layer. The only problem is this is one more than this one. What I might have to do is, that's what we'll do. We'll just make it like this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do something like that. Make it all the way down here. And then this one's gonna be weird. This one's gonna have like, this one's just gonna be like a straight door. We're just gonna put that down there just for right now. It's probably not gonna turn out to be anything like we expect, so just saying right there. Alright, let's check the time real quick. Alright, we're edging up on our time right now. I think we're at about 20 minutes or so. I know I've been doing 30-minute segments, but I gotta kind of get a game plan after I did a lot more than I thought I'd do today. So I just went ahead and basically did our dues. Alright, actually, no, we're gonna do this, and the slabs will somehow be incorporated. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it all out. There we go. Alrighty. Looking good, really looking good. Alright, so that's the back right there. We got a good bit done today. Got the back done with, and then I showed you that whole side right there. We're definitely gonna get after it in the next episode. I'm gonna have a whole plan developed on what I'm gonna want to do with everything. Basically, we're just gonna layer everything off. We're probably gonna have to do some interior before we finish the back because I want to be able to know where I'm gonna put my layers and everything of that nature. So we probably go ahead and do that. Maybe we can go ahead and finish up some front things. That's what we'll do. We'll allot about 5 to 10 more minutes. I figured I was ending early. I didn't get too much done. I did get a lot done, but I didn't finish this part up right here. I kind of want to get this part done with. This is like your main entrance, and then this is like your side chick right here. So this is going to be where we enter. Alright, so I'm just going to do the same thing on both sides. I kind of want something like this. Boom. Boom. And then this is going to be that. Yeah, let's do that. This is just going off the script. I know the front's going to look a little bit different from what you're normally used to seeing, but it's going to look a little bit different. Alright. Here we go. Because I know this is a pet peeve for me. I didn't really personally enjoy looking at that. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in like that. Yeah, it's kind of cool like that. Because that's, yeah. I'm just talking to myself right here, trying to get a game plan, and you guys are probably used to the X-Buzz. Thinking about the X-Buzz mumble. No, hashtag Buzzerberg. If you've been around to learn about what that is, please put in the comment section below what I am referring to when I say hashtag Buzzerberg. Because, man, are you freaking kidding me with this weather? Weather these days. The weather. Alright. Yeah, alright, so kind of close that off. Kind of did. Don't know if I want to extend these bad boys like this. Actually, I can't with that one, but I can with that one. We'll see. We'll lead into the entrance right here. Flag time. Set day. Give me a little bit of light to work with. Actually, we're going to give this one will be where it all starts. So just don't fill that in with brick. There you go. Fill that in with brick all the way up to there. And then we're going to fill all this in with, kind of like to fill this part in with wood. That's what I'll do. Just to start off the area. That's what we'll do. We're going to fill this in with, not dark wood, but the regular oak wood. Let's do that. Alright. Figure out add something aesthetically to it. I think he did that too, John. I kind of added some oak wood somewhere into here. Alright, so then we're going to get our doors. Momentarily put this right here so we can put our oak doors on. Uh-oh. Isn't sounding good. I might have to. I guess what we'll do right here is we're just going to put something temporary in. We're going to put that. We'll just put, not dark oak wood. We'll just put our block of quartz here temporarily. I'm definitely not going to turn it into that. That's how it's going to kind of look. Alright, so I'm going to have a plan for this front thing and then this back thing. And we should get after it in the next episode. It's going to be definitely a longer episode. Definitely way longer. We're going to have probably about 40-minute long video next episode. Just for the fact that I really do want to get this whole exterior part done with. It's looking really good though. I can't wait to. Oh, do you see this? It's going crazy. It's going crazy. It was going crazy. Yeah. So basically, this is what we're gonna want to do. We're getting real close to getting done. I can't believe we've actually stuck onto this series. I really want to get to the finale soon. That's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have this thing's gonna be totally cool. This is gonna be the best modern mansion in the world. It's a mansion now. We turned it into a mansion, not a modern house. A modern mansion. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time, and I can't wait to see you for the next episode. I'll see you next time, and later.